Hello everyone, this is yours truly, the Morning Gardener, and I've had a great time out in my yard, and I had some time to take some pictures, and I'm going to share those pictures with you in just a second. But I just wanted to touch on one thing, what my show is all about, and that is save money in your garden and grow a really huge crop. And that's the goal. And save money at the grocery store and save what is most important is your family's health. That is what we're all about in the community of gardening. So I want you to do that. Thank you very much. This is yours truly, the Morning Gardener. Let's go to the movie now. Let's go to the clip. Let's go to the video, however you want to call it. This is the Morning Gardener.
I'm digging some compost, finding big worms, putting them over in the fresh compost. This is the Morning Gardener. And I got to organize this compost pile. There's a lot of wood in there from cherry trees and from peach trees and a lot of apple trees I took out because they were the wrong ones from the store I used to shop with, USA Seed Store. I just stopped shopping with them. So now I get this rich compost. I'm getting it ready now because I'm going to start my seeds in the dead of winter. I do it now each year, and it's just a better process for me. So I'll be bringing up more films on how I do it. But right now, a lot of people wait till the spring to plant everything. I do it in the dead of winter, and it's just very successful for me because here in Maryland we have a very short growing season, roughly about 3.5 months, if that. So my seeds need to start coming up and getting ready to do their thing before anything. It needs to start rolling. Alright, this is the Morning Gardener digging compost. Hello, this is the Morning Gardener, and I'm out here to check on everything. About a week, 2 weeks ago, I put some trees in. Just want to go up and see how everything's going. This is the garden here. It's dormant now. And wait a minute, I think it goes all the way back to this point. Those are the cones I use to mark off where leaves will be dumped if it ever comes this year. Because right now, everything's at a standstill. I thought I'd get my same 800 or 900 pounds of leaves. I've got my raspberry plant there. That's the gold raspberry. I just put it in this year. Didn't grow very much this year, but it's at least about 2.5 feet. And that's one of the trees. Looks good. This one here looks good. And this one here still got some plenty of green in it. This is from a different cellar. Everything's very small, and it is what it is. And this one here was when I moved. Should have clipped it back, but I clipped it back one time and it grew about 3 feet from that point. It was last cut back, but this one here, it's got some spurs on it. This one here is looks real good, nice and healthy. This one here is a pear. This is another pear tree that was put in about 3 years ago. And I kept it small. People, I hear talk and they say, trees can't be kept small, but this is full of spurs, and it's I think it's about 8 feet. No, not even 8 feet, 7 feet. I'll keep it small. Black cherry trees are the same way, kept small. This one here, the first initial cut I do is usually about knee height. Let's say about 20 inches, and I cut it. And this one here looks like Looks like it's doing fine. Yeah, it looks really good. Okay. And this one here had one single root. Wouldn't. It's still green. I don't think it's gonna make it. That's a what is this called? Bartlett? No. It's called a Duchess pear. I don't think it's gonna make it. But because it's had one single root, it might, but it would surprise me if it did. And this is a beautiful thing here. These trees are. This one here was the first one in this location over here. I put in, and I put these blocks around it originally so nobody would just walk into it. Namely me, because I don't want to damage it any further. Now this one over here. Okay, now this one here is a tree that they sold to me. It's called Stock Bros. And Stock Bros sold me this. Now this was supposed to be a they have a word for it. They call that tree Supreme. This is not a Supreme. When I took it out of the box, I said, wait a minute. I gave them $7 extra for a Supreme. They sent me a standard dwarf and charged me, even though they looked at the diameter of it and said, this is not 5/8. You know, you could, let me see, you could see that. That's not 5/8. No way in that tree is that 5/8 around. So they sold it to me. So I'm just letting you know that when you go to order trees from Stock Brothers, if you get it home and it's not a big, thick, burly tree, you call them up and you say, listen, this is not a 5/8, this is not a Supreme tree. I'll keep the tree, but I need be reimbursed some of that money back, and they'll do it. Because every tree company got to find some kind of hitch. If they're in the business just for selling just trees, they got to get over sometime. But hopefully it's not you. But they're going to get over sometime. Because they're there to make money. They're not there to put that tree back to the ground. If they don't have 5/8, they're not going to call you up and say, hey, listen, we can't charge you $7 extra. They're going to see if you'll keep it. And if you keep it, they made their money. You got a tree that's not really what you ordered. Now this one here is 5/8 around. See, that's 5/8 around. That's thick. So I didn't mind that. But when you start sending me trees and telling me it's 5/8 around, we got a problem. And charging me for it, we have a problem. And then we're gonna walk over here. It hasn't gotten really cold yet. It's about been in the 40s and some nice 30s, but it's going to crank down cold. It's got to. It's winter time. This is my cherry tree. This is one of them. And this one here is about, I want to say about 8 feet tall. I'm going to keep them that height. I'm not going to let these trees for no reason get out of control and be growing 12, 15 feet tall. That's not going to happen because I don't want them that tall. And I got one grapevine over here I planted. Now they sent me from Stock Bros a really sad grapevine. Look at this. That's the grapevine they sent me. And that was close to, I don't know, I want to say $20, but right there. That's little. But it'll still make a vine, but come on. That I wouldn't sell to nobody myself. So I didn't woof about that because I said, I know what variety of grape it is and it's hard to find, so I kept it. And that's how that was done. Yeah, this cherry tree is healthy. I don't know what. It is so brilliant. The color of the bark is brilliant. Bronze looking beautiful. And I got my kiwi. This is strawberries here. Oh, I bought some strawberry seeds on eBay. They're called giant something. Giant. Huge strawberries. They're supposed to be. They show you those pictures of people holding them. You know the pictures that look like it's the size of an apple. And really, I don't believe it. But tell me what your thoughts are on it. Can you buy those huge strawberries? And if so, what are they? I mean, because it just says huge strawberries. But I bought them anyway. So they sold me the seeds, and I know how to plant those seeds out. So I get them germinate. 200 seeds for $1 and something. I couldn't resist that. $1. I said, yeah, let me buy these. Alright, this is the morning gardener and his orchard that's asleep. More trees. Nice thick diameter. These are the Supremes from Stock Bros. They're the big ones. I got my little heater going. That's just something I do. I like the comfort of a pellet stove. There we go. But there's a blackberry there, doing good. I planted a couple over there. One there I just put in. I just take the little tips and stick them in the ground. But you got to monitor them because they run all over the place. They'll take over there. So that's what I do. All right, this is the morning garden. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I'm gonna keep bringing it to you. It's just something I love doing. Thank you.